Law enforcement has recently discovered an illegal scheme that is targeting you. Start this video and watch it through to the end, my dear child, if you believe in angels. The angel says, "My child, I need your full attention right now." The archangel with his wings spread wide, his sword blazing with heavenly fire, and his voice booming with urgency, Michael is standing by your side. This is not a drill, a false alarm, or some far-off story for someone else, he says. It's all about you. This concerns your future, your safety, and the war that has been going on in the background while you were blind to the shadows that were approaching you. Behind your back, an illegal scheme has been subtly woven. A plan with layers so complex and a purpose so sinister that it could only be seen by the light of heaven. And that light has come on now. It has now come to light. Heaven has had enough of it. What I have whispered to your soul during your sleepless nights has been verified. Why the documents, secret files, and recordings that law enforcement has discovered. You weren't suspicious. The abrupt changes in your life, the inexplicable challenges, and that weird feeling that someone was watching. All of these were indicators. I'll give you signs. The enemy's veil has been torn despite their best efforts to conceal it. The names are out. Most startling of all, a well-known celebrity. Yes, a campaign for your justice is being led by a person whose face you recognize. Even though you were unaware that you needed someone to stand up for you, they are doing so. Breathe, my kid. I am aware that your heart is pounding. This is significant. This is going to change your life. However, you are not by yourself. This exposure is just the first step in Michael's vow to defend you with all of heaven's armies. You wouldn't believe how dark what has emerged is. Money was exchanged. Your permission was not obtained to use the photos. They made fake documents under your name. Secret meetings were held to discuss ways to sabotage your destiny. Why? Because you have a unique possession. A light that jeopardizes their plans, divine favor, and prophetic destiny. These folks worked in the background for years. They paid people to deceive you, hacked divine signs intended for you, and manipulated communication. They enlisted people who were only supposed to report back after getting close to you. To get information, some even feigned love for you. Their game is now over. Police have the evidence. Phone logs, names, and times. A worldwide investigation is already in progress due to the enormity of the truth. But this is the part that will blow you away, kid. The well-known celebrity who was involved in your case wasn't drawn to it by accident. They dreamed. I had a vision for them 3 nights ago. They were sleeping when they saw your face. They witnessed your suffering, your tears, and your fortitude. They were so moved to action that they woke up crying. They summoned their investigative teams, attorneys, and resources. They moved quietly, and they were shaken by what they discovered. Their goal is not to become famous. I told them that this child bears my mark, which is why they are acting in this way. Keep them safe. Today they went live while disguised. Silent operations, anonymous donations, and carefully worded interviews. However, they are your ally behind the scenes. The world will soon find. However, I need you to be wise for the time being. Don't tell just anybody about this message. Not everyone is rooting for you to be successful. This web includes some of the people who are still grinning at you. You have to let me lead the way. You have to remain silent, in prayer, and in surrender. I have another thing I want you to know, child. I am aware of how exhausted you are. I am aware of how many times you wanted to give up. The doors being slammed in your face, the better. Aisles and the delays. They weren't coincidental. They worked together. However, heaven kept track of every time you rose again, every time you chose kindness over retaliation, and every time you prayed rather than panicking. And justice has finally arrived. Like a flood, I am bringing restoration. But exposure isn't the only factor. It has to do with elevation. Not only am I defeating those who conspired against you, but I am also raising you to new heights. You have never witnessed a financial revolution that is about to occur. Land, inheritance, property, and a court ruling. All of these are connected to the discovered case. You were positioned to inherit a legacy, even though you believed you were fighting for your life. There's more. The person whose silence broke your heart and whom you believed had forgotten you is returning. Why? Because this plan also manipulated them. False documents, phony screenshots, and lies in your name were presented to them. However, the veil is now coming off. Their hearts are breaking over what they didn't know, and they are seeing the truth. I have touched their spirit with repentance, and they are hurrying to you. A letter, a message, or a voice that shudders with truth will soon reach you. They'll claim, I was mistaken. Now I see it. Please pardon me. I am a God of redemption, so resist the urge to close the door. In addition to bringing justice, I also bring healing. What I'm restoring shouldn't be blocked. There's still another layer. You are now being warned by Archangel Michael. Your victory won't be celebrated by everyone. Some people will become alarmed. Some will try to strike back. You must therefore continue to follow divine guidance. During this time, there are two people who will pose as your supporters but are merely looking for information. This week, one has already attempted to get in touch with you. The other is using a phony account to observe in silence. Don't participate. Don't answer. Block. Break off the connection. Believe me, now is also the time to get your home ready. Make your house clean. Put anointing on your doors. Declare my promises loud and clear throughout your house. Someone with dirty intentions had planted something. Michael will lead you to its location. Take it off. Burn it. Take back your area. And the miracle of money. It's approaching in a peculiar manner. Anticipate a check from an organization you never applied to, a prize bank notice, or a settlement from a lawsuit. A component of the divine reversal is this. You are getting 7 times the amount of money that was taken from you, both physically and spiritually. People who don't even know you are being moved to bless you. Within the next 3 days, a prophetic word will be given by a woman you have never met. She will show up out of nowhere with a word that will make your soul feel like lightning and a voice that will calm you. I'll let you know it. As for me, pay attention. Don't disregard her. She has been sent. Hold on to this, my child. There is no victim in you. You have won. You will be elevated by what was sent to destroy you. I have changed what they intended to be evil for good. The famous person promoting you is just the first step. There will be others. Authorities, spiritual leaders, and public figures are all being roused. You are no longer concealed. I've also told the angels to watch over you at all times. Know A pawn designed to harm you will succeed. No spell, no curse, and no verbal slander will be tolerated. A heavenly restraining order has been issued by me. You are marked by divine authority, encircled by angels, and covered in the Lamb's blood. This message is a confirmation from God. We haven't forgotten you. You haven't been abandoned. For a period like this, you have been preserved. The publicity has started. The illicit plan is falling apart. They're taking off their masks, and the prize for your perseverance is on the horizon. You can give a super thanks up to $100 if you would like to donate or express your gratitude. The scrolls of your destiny are being unsealed, Michael says. The truth book is open, and on the pages of glory, your name is inscribed in flames. Wait a moment. The storm is over. The sun is coming up, and the season of revelation, restoration, and divine justice is upon you, my darling. Believe me, see what I do next. It's moving already. Go. Dee says, now pay close attention, my child, because even though what I'm about to say will seem unbelievable, it's all true. You once had a great deal of trust in the person who paid to have your reputation damaged. This person wasn't unfamiliar. This person spoke to others behind your back and grinned in your face. Someone who understood the depth of your trust, your love, and the lengths you would go to retain loyalty. However, they used your kindness as a weapon rather than respecting it. They demonstrated your susceptibility to betrayal by citing your patience, prayers, delay, quiet, and serenity. Archangel Michael, however, witnessed it all. He captured the secret communications, the meetings in covert locations, and even the times they chuckled at the postponement of your fate. They believed that their time was longer. They believed they could keep spreading false information about you to the world. They were unaware that the divine exposure fire had already begun to burn. The famous person who is standing up for you was sent by God. Heaven touched their heart without your asking. They bring spiritual vision and influence. They understand what was done to you because they have experienced betrayal in the past. They weren't sympathetic enough to come to your aid. They were picked because of their strong voice and unadulterated spirit. Heaven will not permit this plan to succeed. A ripple effect is currently underway. Places you've never even heard of have been exposed. What was done to you is now being whispered by names and faces that shouldn't have known yours. Don't be scared, though. Don't worry. These rumors aren't defamatory. They are waking up. God is using your name to influence decision-makers, destiny aligners, and helpers. You might feel overburdened. As you read this, I can see tears starting to well up, but please wipe them away, kid. Don't be afraid of this unexpected exposure. It's not the kind of publicity that makes people feel ashamed. The glory comes from this exposure. People won't make fun of you after they learn what was done to you behind your back. How did they survive that? They will ask while kneeling. I will use your story as a symbol of my loyalty, so they will honor you. An invitation will be sent to you in the next few days. Don't ignore it even though it might not seem connected to anything. That invitation serves as a gateway to areas you were previously excluded from. Someone is waiting there with something for you, be it a document, a truth, or even a seed of money. The night before, I'll give you a dream to confirm this. A warning has been issued, and Michael is already clearing the path. Someone from your past will make a hasty attempt to come back. Now they'll act like they're on your side. They will claim to have been misinformed, confused, or attempting to keep you safe. Heaven, however, is not duped. Their hands are still discolored from what they did, and their heart remains frigid. You have to have discernment. When they speak, I'll give you a sign, such as a sudden silence, a burning in your soul, or even a sharp, inexplicable sound. You'll know they're not sent that way. Instead, concentrate on the rebuilding process. We are restoring your name. Your voice is coming back. You are experiencing a multiplicity of the spiritual power that was taken from you. You were never weak, as those who took advantage of your silence will soon realize. All you had to do was wait for divine timing. The time has now arrived. I want you to prepare yourself physically too, child. Some things in your life need to be organized. Documents, old emails, papers, and memories that have been stored. Clear your spiritual and physical clutter. You will need to act quickly to seize a significant opportunity. There is no time to be confused or to wait. You'll get an offer, a call, or a contract. Don't allow hesitation or doubt to stop you. Soon, the same people who made fun of your journey will inquire about how you arrived. The famous person spearheading this effort on your behalf has also promised in private to mention your name in public when the time is appropriate. They are setting up private press conferences, arranging legal assistance, and erecting barriers to keep you safe. They may not know you directly, but you are in their thoughts and prayers. The same spirit that called David from the field to the throne is in charge of them. And that David is you, my kid. Michael wants you to know something else. Someone has attacked your health, spiritually as well as physically. The emotional ups and downs, the sudden pains, and the exhaustion weren't all random. There was witchcraft. Your body and mind were being attacked by spiritual forces. Even the attempt to bury your photo was unsuccessful. You were encircled by my fire. They received back what they sent. This is the reason why some people are becoming The judgment has already started, not that they have changed. Soon, you might hear rumors about certain people getting lost or being publicly exposed. Avoid gloating. Refrain from laughing. This is a part of the divine reversal, so pray. What was supposed to bring you down will bring you up. What was concealed beneath false identities, false narratives, and false friendships is being completely dismantled. They are shedding their masks. Their coalitions are disintegrating. They buoy an empire on your back, and it's crumbling. Conversely, you are entering a space of abundance and clarity. Your fears will be quieted by the impending calm, which will be so profound. The years of sadness will be forgotten in the happiness you are about to experience. Additionally, the individuals entering your life today are different from those of the past. Covenant people are what these are. Honest people. Individuals with heavenly mandates. Those who are not interested in your Rigi. They want you promoted. Property exists. Yes, a designated area that has been ready for you to live, work, or plant something significant. Someone had a dream about this place. Hold it for you, they were told. There will be a key, a message, or an opportunity soon. Keep an eye out for it. Don't turn it down. It has to do with your fate. Even more startling is the fact that someone you admired in private also admired you, but they were unable to come forward because the same Opal who attempted to undermine you warned them. However, they are seeing you clearly now that the truth is coming to light, and their heart is shifting. What starts out as an apology will develop into something more profound. Be receptive to love. Be receptive to favors. Betrayal is the last chapter. Don't live like that. It's not. The last word is mine. This is not merely an update. It's a proclamation. The trumpet is being sounded in the spiritual world by Archangel Michael. Alto. There is an emergency. There is no fear. This is a countdown for your breakthrough, a siren for justice, and a red alert for miracles. You have to remain vigilant. Every night before you go to bed, you have to say a prayer. Say out loud, I've been selected. I'm safe. I'm prepared. Something important is going to change in 3 days. Over this hour, the number 3 has been stamped. 3 confirmations, 3 signs, and 3 divine interruptions are to be expected. When they occur, don't disregard them. I'm with you, my kid. You have your angels by your side. The courts of heaven have decided in your favor. They're opening the books. Every falsehood made about you is being undone, and the records are being updated. There is an emergency, according to Archangel Michael. Don't overlook this. Don't dismiss it as just another message. This is not the same. It's for you. And since time is running out, heaven is begging you to pay attention. The secret has just been revealed. Those who uphold justice have revealed an illicit scheme that is malicious in intent and intended to cause you harm. This unveiling is the work of heaven. It was not discovered by chance by law enforcement. The truth was illuminated. Their hands were stirred, and their eyes were guided by divine influence. It was not intended for you to be destroyed. Lies and manipulation were not intended to bring you down. God had a mark on you from the start, and they intended for you to fail. God is becoming an exposure miracle. Archangel Michael is still nearby. He's not at ease. He is in a hurry. The vibration of a holy alarm echoes in his voice. He has drawn his flaming sword out of righteous authority rather than fear. Behind you, his wings are spread wide, chasing away any shadow that attempted to encircle your name. He claims that they forgot that your foundation is divine and attempted to bury you with words, accusations, and betrayal. The opinions of others are the foundation of your life. What other people think does not define your soul. Heaven is moving forward to ensure that you avoid the trap they have planned for you, even though you were created by God and selected before time began. The campaign is being led by a well-known celebrity. Absolutely, someone unexpected, strong, and able to make a difference. Because it's not just your story. It has a spiritual component. The divine nudging has moved this individual. In the stillness of the night, God spoke to their hearts. In a dream, they saw something. Their souls sensed the urgency. It's true, even though they may not even comprehend why they are drawn to you and feel obligated to keep you safe. Heaven frequently works through unlikely conduits. Never undervalue the Lord's ways. Never underestimate how fast He can change your life. When it counts, this individual is going to speak your name. You're carrying your truth into places you've never been. Your story is being told with dignity and strength. God knows more than just the schemes. He's 10 steps ahead of them already. Each falsehood, deception, forged document, phony signature, and confidential communication sent behind your back. He witnessed it. He kept a record of it. He kept the proof in the court of heaven. And the moment has arrived for its exposure. The laws of heaven and man are in harmony. The rooftops are shouting what was whispered in the dark. Here you are not the victim. The Reve, Ladion of justice is about to happen through you. You will be publicly, not just privately, vindicated by God. He is arranging a table for you in front of your adversaries. And the only thing left for those who plotted against you is to watch you rise. You might have recently felt alone. Perhaps someone has misinterpreted you, excluded you, rejected you, or asked you a question. You've noticed odd faces and patterns, and something hasn't felt quite right. Heaven has been warning you that those instincts were more than feelings. They were heavenly cautions. God has been urging you to pay closer attention, pause more, and pray more. Some of the people you trusted had masks on, but they are now taking them off. You are going to see the truth with clarity from the Spirit, not just your eyes. Their intentions will be apparent to you. There will be no more confusion for you. The truth that God is revealing cannot be thwarted by any deception. Michael, the Archangel, is encircling your atmosphere. Even as you read these words, you might sense a change. The reason for this is that this is not typical. It's supernatural. The battle for your life has come to a head. You are on the verge of making a breakthrough. However, that explains why the attacks were so severe. The enemy made more attempts to trap you in plans that would hinder you or damage your reputation the closer you got to your goal. It won't work, though. God isn't merely dragging you along. He's going to use this as a springboard to take you to new heights. An inexplicable degree of favor is about to be bestowed upon you. No curse can stop the blessing that is about to come your way. Heaven is on your side. Do you realize how serious that is? The Alpha and the Omega, the one who spoke light into being, the one who created the stars. He's keeping an eye on you. There are more people than you. You already have the victory in the battle. You're not fighting this battle alone. Remember this even if it seems like the enemy is getting closer. Just enough movement has been permitted by God to reveal every single detail. Nothing will stay hidden. Every bribe they accepted, every contract they falsified, and every phony signature they used to trick you are all coming to light. And when it does, there will be a divine reversal that will elevate your name in addition to clearing it. Although the celebrity spearheading this cause may initially say little, their deeds are thunder in the spirit world. Heaven is behind them as they move. They will provide you with access to previously unattainable opportunities. A vision is stirring them up. Their eyes caught a glimpse of your face. While they slept, they heard your name. They were unable to ignore it. It's no accident. That's orchestration from God. It's not necessary to pursue them. They are being sent by God. They are coming to stand in your place, to bless you, and to use their position for a purpose. Every crooked path is being straightened by the angels working in the background. Your job right now is to trust. That's all. Have faith and pray. Do not panic. Do not allow your faith to be choked by fear. God is not requesting that you fight on your own. He doesn't expect you to know everything. All He's asking is that you believe, hold fast to your beliefs, and keep your heart open. The flow will be unlocked by your obedience. Heaven's force will be drawn to your humili. No weapon designed to harm you will be successful. Every attack will serve as a testimony from God. You won't feel guilty. You won't be quieted. You won't lose. Some of the people involved in the scheme are still beginning to feel convicted. They're agitated. They're terrified. They are shaking their hands. Their conscience is aching for heaven. They are being confronted by the truth. A few will come clean. Some will be afraid and come forward. Others will be unexpectedly apprehended. However, the outcome is the same in either case. The plan is unraveling. Their lies are coming undone. Unseen hands are destroying their plan. God says He is enclosing you in a firewall. We're cleaning your name. They're repairing your reputation. You are not required to establish your innocence. It is being done for you by God Himself. Heaven has a seal that reads, redeemed, protected, chosen. Despite the enemy's attempts to label you, holy fire is roaring from Archangel Michael. Hail. He is not a passive person. He has a lot of passion. Where you cannot see him, he is fighting for you. He is canceling attacks that never reached you, destroying contracts, and tearing up false reports. You were unaware of the danger's proximity, but God always prevented it. The days ahead could be filled with unexpected revelations, new connections, and names. Don't be scared. For your benefit, God is speeding things up. You've had enough waiting. You've shed enough tears. POP. You don't realize how much you've been through. This exposure marks the beginning of the shift. Not only is the truth being made public, it is also being anointed. God's light is so bright that it will make even your enemies kneel in astonishment. You will stay standing even though some will be silenced and others removed. Because of His grace, not your strength. Continue to pray. Keep yourself covered. Remain vigilant. You will hear from God in your dreams. He'll show you whom to belie. When it's time to leave, He will whisper warnings. He will indicate which doors are opening specifically for you. It's not over yet. Your launching season is now. In the books of heaven, a new beginning is being written. Furthermore, nothing can undo what God has already said. You're secure. You're being held. Even now, you are being delivered. Heaven is taking revenge for your predicament. Every trap has been spotted by God and transformed into a platform. You won't be made fun of. People will celebrate you. The testimony is beginning to take shape. The evidence is growing. There is no doubt about the victory. Hold on, then. Keep going. Take a deep breath and allow yourself to be calmed. It's not your battle. It belongs to the Lord, and He's already triumphant. There is an emergency, according to Archangel Michael. Don't ignore this, please. It's for you. Heaven planned this precise moment just for you, which is why you were brought here. The timing is divine. It's an urgent message. They found something you were not told, concealed in plain view, encased in deceit, concealed by trustworthy individuals and influenced by forces that wish to keep you preoccupied and exposed. However, the cover has now been torn off. The light of heaven has revealed it. Through the veil of confusion, Archangel Michael has struck with his sword of divine justice. Under divine guidance, law enforcement has just exposed an illegal scheme to harm you, to destroy your reputation, your opportunity, your happiness, and your very future. You are unaware that whispers have been heard in rooms you have never been in. Your name has been mentioned in meetings, but not in a flattering light, but rather in a covert, malevolent manner. You were set up by someone you never suspected, who was paid, swayed, or emotionally coerced. Without your knowledge, you were being used, watched, and possibly even monitored. Your movements were observed. You spoke in a twisted manner. Your intentions were misguided. Your heart was pure, so you didn't know. However, God was aware. He watched the entire time. Heaven kept track of every time someone lied on your name. Every attempt to trap you was thwarted by invisible angelic interference. The Most High Person noticed every fake smile you saw. God wants you to know that you are not a victim now that justice is starting to roll like thunder. You are a conduit for heavenly protect.